Good evening and welcome to another episode of Handy Hannah Home Improvements, where I am filming from a hotel room in Baltimore. I was editing the video for today and realized that in the video I referred to it as a product review. It is not a product review, so I am refilming to let you all know today is an unboxing video. So later down the line I will post a video on how to install this particular deadbolt, which is a Schlage. Anyway, you'll see in the video, but there will eventually be an installation video. There will eventually be a review video, but today's is just unboxing, so you know what you're getting when you purchase this particular product. So that being said, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, that big thumbs up button you know so well, and comment. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Handy Hannah Home Improvement. I hope you guys are having as great a day as I am. On today's episode, we'll be doing another product review. This time, not dishwashers, but deadbolts. Now, before we get to the unboxing of this, I do want to take a minute to read the back of the box, which outlines all of the great points that I would have made anyways. But this particular alarm does work with a lot of smart home alarm systems. So take a look at the specifics, make sure it works with yours if you do have one, if you're concerned about that sort of thing. I would imagine if you have a home alarm, you probably want a smart deadbolt that will work with your existing alarm. So just make sure that it does. It's also fingerprint resistant, which is nice, so you won't have a bunch of fingerprints clouding up the touch screen. It's not a slippery pad, it's kind of a little textured, which is cool. It also has an alarm, so it will sense whether somebody has kind of tampered with your door or not, or attempted to break in, which is nice. And last but not least, the reason that I love it so much and the reason I decided to get it is because it will hold up to 30 codes. So that means that for my renters, if they have a guest coming into town, instead of giving their guest their number, I can go ahead and program a specific code for that guest to use to come into the house. And then when they leave, I can disable that code or just leave it for the next time they come into town. But needless to say, it holds 30 different codes. So if you're using this for a business, it might be good to go ahead and give each individual their own code, for example, a number of possibilities. Let's go ahead and unwrap this thing. All right, so let's take a look at this very snazzy digital deadbolt. I always say that wrong. I almost want to say dead bar or dead something. All right, let's unwrap this puppy. So this is a Schlage. I always have trouble with the pronunciation because it's German, and while I am German, I do not speak German. So sorry. Schlage? I'll have to ask Google about that. Anyway, this is a keyless entry keypad deadbolt. I am very excited for it because, in case you all don't know, I do sit dogs as a side gig just for some fun money. And a couple of my clients have these. It makes it super easy for them to just give me a code for however long I'm gonna come check in on their pup or cat or bird. And then as soon as they get back from their vacation, they can go and disable whatever code they gave me. It's really nice. So when I open this box, I open that box, there's another box inside. This tells me all about Iris enrollment. I do not have Iris, which I think, from what I gather from this packaging, is a security service. I do not have that, so I will disregard that little pamphlet. Next we have our Schlage Connect. Looks like we have installation instructions and a user guide, 2 separate pamphlets. And then in the box you can see we have our actual materials here. So take this out. This is actually the deadbolt that goes into your door. If you've ever installed a lock and key set, you'll be very familiar with this. If you have not, I will do a separate video on how to install this puppy. For the record, it's not actually a puppy, it's a deadbolt. Dad jokes. All right, next up we have 4 AA batteries, as well as a key, a screw, a nut, a screw. And then it looks like we have our plates for our wall, which if you look at any average door, any door with a lock mechanism, there's a plate that goes on the door jamb, and that's where your deadbolt goes into to secure the door. So there are a couple of those in here. We have our screws in here. We have our circle lock option in there. I'm probably saying all of these technical terms very wrong, but you can just look there and see look at all the different things we have in there. I am not a locksmith, so sorry that I'm using the wrong terminology. I'm interested to see what this key is about, so tune into the installation video and we'll find out together. I'm going to keep unwrapping here. So the next piece wrapped in this foam is the digital keypad itself. And looking at this, it looks like it may have been, no, okay, for a second there I thought it might have been previously used, but I don't think so now. So you can see here it comes with a piece of plastic stuck onto the lock mechanism. This is the keypad. When you are using this particular lock, it will light up the numbers and then you just type it in and it will unlock your door for you. Now on the back end, you can see the mechanism has our posts that will stick into the actual deadbolt that we see here. Will stick into there, and that's what moves the deadbolt in and out of the wall to lock and unlock the door. And then you can see here we have a wire that will plug into the back side of the deadbolt, which is inside of the door. And that is the electric mind of it all that tells the door when to unlock and if a code is accurate, yada yada. I'm gonna wrap that back up and put it back in here for safekeeping because I will not be filming that video today. Next and lastly, we have the back side of our Schlage digital doorknob. Doorknob? Digital deadbolt. See, look at me getting the terminology wrong some more. So this is the back side of it. You can see that's where our post goes into to lock and unlock the door. If we turn this around, and this does say against door, just in case you're not sure. And then on the other side, we can see the word Schlage, and then 2 areas for our bolts. And then this is the knob for locking your door if you are inside of the house. The plate comes off the back. And in here, you can see this is where our little wires that are on the front part will plug in right there. And it looks like through this back plate, or perhaps, slides up. This is where we're going to be putting our, look at that, this is so nifty. That is where your batteries go. So it's push and slide this up. Oh, that's so interesting to me. Push and slide that up. Then you pull out the cartridge for the batteries, and then once you're done, you just plop that back in there, you slide this back on, and you're good to go. And keep in mind, yes, this slides off to adjust the batteries inside, but this whole mechanism is inside of your door. This is not outside, so nobody's just gonna walk up and take the batteries out and come in your house. That's not how this works. So anyway, I'm very excited to get to installing this bad boy before my new renters come to rent my downstairs rooms in this house. And I will make sure to get that up relatively soon so you all can see and go get one of these yourselves and have some increased security in your home. If you have any questions about this unboxing, please let me know in the comments. Please also make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give me a thumbs up on this unboxing and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. I love talking to you guys, for real though. That's like my favorite part about having a YouTube channel is seeing everybody engage on my videos. Anyway, I digress. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you next time. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to see the installation of our Schlage digital deadbolt. I said it right that time. I'm very excited to get to installing this. Again, subscribe to the channel to see the next video. It's not going to be the next video, but to see the subsequent video at some point of installing this bad boy. I will tell you it will be early August that I'll do that video because I do have some folks moving into 2 of my bedrooms and they will be using this particular code deadbolt. So hopefully this is useful for you all. I will see you soon, very soon. Next release is, oh, I don't know. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I don't know what day I'm releasing this, but subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, you know I love those, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day.